everyone, Selena here. Welcome to Snowfox Tarot. Today we are doing an unboxing of the July box for Tamed Wild. I have several subscriptions, but surprisingly this is one that stayed on my list. It's really affordable. I think it's $25 and then shipping. And they usually have some sort of ritual or spell or something for you to work on, like activity, and they provide all the tools, which is quite nice. Sometimes you just get boxes, like most boxes, you get a whole assortment of like herbs and all sorts of things, but it's not necessarily like there's always a specific ritual or spell for you to work through for that box. So this is kind of nice, and it gives you tools that you may not already have if you're starting out especially. So this month, I think the theme is, I think it's something to do with crystals. So I'm excited. Hopefully there will be crystals I don't already have, which would be nice. So let's get started. It's a little tight to open. And I apologize about the sun if it's being disruptive, because the sun is setting, but I'm running out of daylight hours to film. Ooh, I really like this. This artwork is so cute. It's so pretty. Oh, it's like this watercolor art on the petals, which is really nice. I'm trying to move it out of the sunlight. Okay, so I guess we're gonna work on a crystal grid this month. Hopefully they provided a nice grid. So I do like, the crystal grid altar cloths are quite nice. Crystal grid cloths. So they start off telling you kind of, how it works, how you start it and everything. So it gives you pretty great instructions on how we're going to be making the crystal grid. And then an example as well, of course. Okay, so it looks like the crystals are alphabetical. And, okay, I like this. I like that it says the masculine or feminine association, the elemental association, and the chakra as well. But what I really like is the kind of, I guess, keywords next to it. Like, Amazonite is the stone of courage and truth. Amethyst is the doorway to the dreamland, which can kind of help you remember the purpose of amethyst. It's commonly used in sleeping charms or sleep bags, spell bags. But I also associate amethyst with other magical properties as well, though. But it's not bad that it associates a key phrase with it. So arrowheads are the defender. I love using arrowheads in a little protection bag in your car. Black obsidian arrowheads usually for that. Black tourmaline's the bodyguard. Okay, so we have a whole, oh, this is a lot of crystals. I wonder how many crystals it talks about. It's a really compact book, but it's a lot of pages, actually. That's really nice. And then, is there art for any of them? No. Oh, some of them. Petoskey stone. I've never seen this stone before. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Hopefully the camera captures that a little bit. The third eye chakra. Okay. And then, oh, I guess we're talking about the chakras now. Oh, this is unexpected, but, in some ways unexpected, but okay. The root chakra. And then it goes through each chakra, kind of talks about it a bit, where it is, how to unblock it when it's aligned. Okay, so that's actually quite nice. And the author is Kate Bellew and Kristen Lisenby. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Okay, this is a nice little booklet. We will go through this a bit more at the end. And then we have our little cards that tells us everything in the box, which we will look at the end. I really actually quite like this emblem and the art here. Okay, so our first piece is a phantom quartz. This stone encourages letting go of past traumas and is the healer in every sense of the word. It serves as a companion and protector as we traverse rough patches in our lives and reminds us of our inner strength. my kitty. So this is, if you've seen the last video, it starred my kitty Hana, who decided she wanted to jump on here, which is the reason why I have to clean the space so often. I mean, it gets saged like every day basically. But now my other cat, the male cat, is deciding he wants attention and is meowing outside my door. So if he gets any closer, you're really going to hear him because he's quite loud. Okay, and I apologize for that in advance. So anyway, phantom quartz. I don't actually have any. So this is nice. This is a really different bag than what their crystals usually come in. I don't know if I can... Is this tied shut? Yes, there's a knot here. Okay. Oh, is it... Do I have to... Yes, I do have to cut this. I always have scissors handy when you're doing hat openings. Okay. Oh, why are things so hard today? Okay. So, I don't know why we needed that. It seems like an extra piece of plastic I don't want to have. So anyway, we have our phantom quartz in our little burlap bag. It's one piece. This is my first time seeing phantom quartz. It's it's like a dark stone with reddish brown veins, and there's a bit of a white spot in this one as well. So we will show this at the end when I zoom in. And then next we have amethyst. Wonderful. Okay, this one's not, you don't have to take off the tag, but you probably would. Oh, and there's several. There's 2 amethysts. And these are quite clear actually. Quite light purple. Okay. Lovely. So I guess we're going to be using these in the crystal grid. And then our third stone is going to be lepidolite. I actually have a small one of these. I love these. Okay, these are even smaller than the one I have. There's 3 little pieces. I wonder if they're all the same for every box. I will have to check. But for now... Oh, I guess I should have read the cards on it. So for this one it says, like most stones in the purple color family, lepidolite encourages tranquility, rest, and relaxation. Keep in your bedroom to promote deep sleep and carry on your person when feeling anxious. Okay, and then for amethyst, believed to be luck and prosperity, prevent marital infidelity, and soothe mind and soul. That is not the typical association I have with amethyst. It is also a popular stone to use during meditation. Grounding is said it will change color if the wearer is under a spell of black magic, fearfulness, or deception. Wine served in goblets made of amethyst was said to change color if the drink was poisoned or toxic. I didn't know the last part. That is really cool. And these are quite light compared to the usual amethysts I have. But okay, so and then I believe, oh, what is this? Okay, usually the bigger boxes I like to open last because they have the coolest things. Then we have a cloth down there. So heart chakra tea. Contains hibiscus petals, orange zest, lemon balm, cloves, lavender, licorice root, and stevia. Okay, let me see what this smells like. I love their teas, actually. Although I do need a new teapot. So, ooh, very herbaceous. Can't wait to try that. We can go over here. Okay, then we have, I love this tape. Like, I almost want to be very gentle so I don't ruin the tape. Because maybe I'll keep it and put it in my journal or something. Let's see if I can take this off without ripping it. Come on. Ah. This is really pretty tape. I think I messed up the box a bit, but that's fine. As long as the tape comes off. Which it mostly does. Okay, cool. I'll do the rest later. Yay! Okay, we're gonna stick this tape in my journal or something. Ooh, okay. It looks like we have a tree of life necklace with stones for each chakra. Or for each chakra, I assume. It's usually how these are, the tree of life necklaces. Have stones for each of the chakras. Let me see if I can get this to show up better. Maybe. That's pretty. Okay, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna keep it on a wide shot for a second, so I can do the cloth, and then we will zoom in. Let me see if there's nothing else. Okay. Let's make some room. Oh, there goes my kitty again. You would think he's dying, but he's not, I assure you. He has his butt food. He's just needy. Okay. Ooh, this is a really nice thick canvas. How can I show this with everything here? There we go. Well, it's not flat, but you get the idea. That is really nice. So it's a crystal grid with a chakra on it. That's quite nice. I don't have one quite like this. So I think what I'll do, so I'll leave this here and then just put everything on top so we can still see all the items, yes? So we have our lepidolite over here, the 3 stones, our amethyst, go over here I guess, and then the phantom quartz, and then a tree of life necklace, you can just hang out here, then our heart chakra tea, and our actually quite big, quite thick crystal book. I don't know how much money it costs to make this, but this is, this is quite nice. Like, sure, if you bought a book about crystals, you'd have probably a full page for each crystal almost. Along with possibly an illustration, although some of them don't have illustrations. But you get a lot of bang for your buck for this book. Like, if you just want to look up a magical association quickly, you probably... Well, actually, let's see. Does it actually say magical correspondences or not? So, aquamarine, trusty talisman for public speakers, performers, teachers, and other professionals who rely on words, body language to communicate a message. Carry this stone in your pocket or wear it as jewelry to embody your truth and speak from the heart. As its name suggests, aquamarine was considered a lucky charm for sailors and people who travel by the sea. Okay, so that's not bad. If you were to get a book just on crystals, you get a bit more. Probably ideas of what spells to use this with, if you're doing that. Or like in tarot reading, for example, aquamarine is great if you're doing readings for other people, especially ones that are not necessarily nearby. But you do get, a good little blurb of information, and you get, the elemental association. And the keyword really does kind of help you remember if you're having a really hard time, like tiger's eye, the stone of empowerment. Like, that's pretty spot on. There's other associations for tiger's eye, but you get a good sense of what the tiger's eye is all about. But with that, for some of these anyway. I don't necessarily agree with this keyword though, selenite, sand sphere. Well, maybe, I don't know. I think of selenite, I think of like something I charge more crystals on. And a good cleansing and charging stone. So, I don't necessarily know the associations with that here. Both peach, or white and peach, selenite crystals deliver messages from our highest self, because the stone's connection to angels and our divine messengers. It can be used during divination or ritual. You can use selenite to connect with lunar energies, goddesses, dream guides, and other deities. That's true, like, it's quite useful if you're working with deities associated with the moon. obviously. In addition to towers and palm stones, you often see it carved in wands. They can be used to activate crystal grids, cast a circle, or direct energy during spell work. It's quite true. There's all that as well. I feel like the most basic thing is like, it's great, you know, to keep your crystals charged as well. And, you know, cleansed and charged. Okay, but it does have like some interesting ones. Oh, and it does have artwork, like here for Amber. It's quite nice. I guess it's drawn because there's no way that's photographed. But it would have to be quite a big piece of amber to have a butterfly in it. So there is a big focus on the chakras. Here it doesn't say the elemental associations for some of them though. Like strawberry quartz. Would that just be under quartz? I don't know if we're... I feel like strawberry quartz doesn't necessarily have the same elemental association. I would have to look that up. Anyway, let's get to the guidebook. I love this actually. I actually don't have a Tree of Life chakra necklace yet, so this is perfect. Or with all the chakra stones. It'll be interesting to see what they used. Because obviously there's quite a few number of stones you can use for each chakra. So we have our Magical Crystals booklet that explores how we incorporate crystal grids into ritual. So I guess that's the primary focus. Refer to this book to learn about sacred geometry and grid layouts. Chakras, energetic nodes within the ground, within and around the body. History, lore, spiritual properties of 100 mystical crystals. So there's 100 crystals in there. That is a really small book for 100 crystals, actually. This kind of puts into perspective how many crystals there are to actually learn about. You feel like you have a good grasp on crystals from, like, you know, one of the crystal books or encyclopedias you've read, like the magical ones. And suddenly you see a crystal, you're like, oh, I've never seen that before, because there's so many. And then we have our chakra crystal cloth. Let's see. Well, this one's quite self-explanatory, I think. Nearly any shape can serve as a template for designing crystal grid. For this ritual, we chose the Metatron's cube due to its meditative quality. This hypnotic design represents unity, universal flow, and divine inspiration. I quite like this too. I mean, I'll probably put a book on or iron out the wrinkles or the folded lines. But, you know, to be honest, sometimes you get cloths, either for crystal grids or for your altar, that are really thin. But this one is really thick. This is like one of those nice, you know, or linen bag kind of thickness to it. It's good. Let's see. So it kind of talks about the design of this, and it goes on for a bit. About Metatron's cubes. And then for ritual stones, for this ritual, 3 bags of crystals have been chosen for you. These crystals will align with 3 of the 7 chakra symbols on the grid. To complete the grid, you'll need to include stones, elements, or personal items from your own collection to place atop the 3 remaining spaces. The Tree of Life necklace can be used as the 4th, either as the focus stone or another point in the grid. Okay, so the fact that it didn't say which stones we got on the key card kind of tells me that different people got different stones. Maybe? I think I saw in one of their posts there was a picture of like red jasper. Someone had posted that that's what they got. One of the crystals they got. So yeah, I guess it's different. Do they make sure they're kind of, you know, they kind of work together, or is it just random? I don't know. I like what I got though. Unfortunately, well, I guess the phantom quartz, I don't have any. But the other 2 I do already have. So it would have been nice to get ones I didn't already have. But actually I don't have amethyst that's quite this clear. So that's interesting. I like it. And I really do like Pidolite. The one I have is it's like a round marble size actually. So the small ones are great for our crystal grids. I actually do need to get smaller stones for that, or a couple of quartz crystals and other things. So anyway, so besides crystals and other items to consider are candles, coins, photographs, sigils, fresh or dry plant material, divination cards, runes, sacred metals, such as gold, copper, and silver, or something else that mirrors the chakra's relationship to frequency regenerating. If any of the stones are new to you, familiarize yourself with their properties and learn how to incorporate them into a grid by referring to the Magical Crystals booklet. Great. So the Tree of Life necklace. The Metatron's cube has 13 crystals representing 13 archangels. According to religious lore, Metatron is the angel who guards the Tree of Life. In Metatron's cube design, this archangel circle sits directly in the center, suggesting that at the core, everything is interconnected at both macro and micro levels. Use this necklace as a focus stone by playing it in the center of a crystal grid, or wear it for a reminder of the realities that exist beyond our line of sight. Okay. Which is the front? Okay. I think this is the front. So it says, okay, and it just tells you more about crystal gridding, I think. How to do it, basically. Choosing a focus stone. Okay, is it going to tell me what stones are used here? Is it just your typical ones? I mean, even you can have a variety of stones used in a chakra necklace. I kind of wish it would say which ones are on here. Am I just not seeing it, maybe? Have you ever wondered if it's possible to influence destiny or to weave the cosmic threads of life into tapestry nicknamed fate or free will? How often have you considered dipping your hands in the cosmic soup that makes, destroys, and rebuilds realities? We need not consider ourselves a witch or an alchemist to realize that a single choice has the power to build worlds or turn them into ashes. Yeah, or turn them to ashes. Perhaps this is because on an energetic level, we're all the same. It doesn't matter if we're talking about people, plants, rocks, clouds, rivers, birds, and bees. All things carry and emit frequency. Even our thoughts, which we consider intangible and therefore imaginary, play on the same energetic field as the rest of the universe. And as we know, like attracts like. For this ritual, we'll create a crystal grid to help us connect with our higher self and eliminate the many paths available to us. May we be blessed with Metatron's foresight and the know-how to plant seeds and reap what we sow, no matter what season. Begin by placing the altar cloth and cleansing the crystals by your preferred method. Treat gridding as you would any other ritual. Light a candle, put some music on, journal your intentions, do what you need to do, basically. Prepare yourself, align your energy with your sacred space. It just talks a bit about energy, spell work, choosing a focus stone. It doesn't say what crystals are used here exactly. It has to, right? Why wouldn't it? Maybe it's here. Did I just miss this? No? Okay, so I'm just gonna assume it's your usual ones. Well, I don't know. Let me see. So carnelian. I don't know if that's... Is there turquoise in here? I don't feel like there is. Usually you would see turquoise, right? Well, I will figure that out. But I really do love it. It's a great, Tree of Life crystal necklace. So let's zoom in and see if we can take a closer look at everything we have today. So we will start off with our necklace, which I will use this. It's the back. So we can zoom in a bit better. How does that look? Good. So we have our, oops, okay. So actually, you know what, we'll use the burlap bag as the backing. So we have our Tree of Life necklace, very nice. We have our Phantom Quartz, which is, you know, a little darker, but I've never used it. So, well, let's see what else this book says about Phantom Quartz. I'm just gonna assume it's in alphabetical order. It's not in here. Is it like, I mean, even if you have under quartz, hold on. I'm really confused. Okay, no, rose quartz is under R. So Phantom Quartz isn't even in here. That's kind of silly. Like, if you're gonna put it in here, you should have it in the book that you just presented, yes? Okay, so anyway, I guess that's not in here because, yeah. No. If a rose quartz is under R, then Phantom Quartz should be under P. So, okay. Well, we'll just go off this card. The Phantom Quartz, a stone anchored, is letting go of the past traumas and is a healer in every sense of the word. It serves as a companion and protector as we traverse through rough patches in our lives and remind us of our inner strength. That's lovely. I do quite like this. And we are just before the full moon, so it'll be a great time to charge everything up. And then next we have our amethyst stones. Lovely. Really nice and translucent, if that's what you're looking for. And then we have the pedalites. They're a little lighter than the piece I have, but I do quite like it. I wonder if they coordinated these because they're both purple stones. So it's possible, I suppose. We have our lovely crystal booklet, which is really nice actually. I think you can see the artwork now a little bit better with the sun not glaring on it. And then this is what the back looks like. So let me zoom back up. So this is what we have this time. How do you guys like it? You know, actually, so this box is what, $25 plus shipping, or $20 or $25 or something. So I think the most expensive piece here is probably the altar cloth, to be honest. Usually these go for $10 to $16 depending on how nice they are, and this one is quite thick. It is just a print, but it's a good one. You know, maybe you could find one for under $10 on like Amazon or something, but you know, this one's nice. I do believe you'd pay at least, probably, yeah, I think you'd pay at least $10 for this cloth. And then this Tree of Life necklace, you can find these, you know, not too expensive. Let's say like about $10. And then the stones are probably quite cheap. I don't know how much the Phantom Quartz is, but I know amethyst is, you know, not very expensive. Neither is the pedalite, especially for the small size, especially. So it can get a little bit pricier the bigger size they go up, but for this size, I don't expect this to be more than a few dollars for all of these. And then you have your tea. So I do think it was worth it because you get the necklace and then the cloth, which is the main, I'm assuming, expensive parts. And then this booklet is quite nice. Like, it's not as informative as, you know, one of the crystal encyclopedias or specific crystal books. But this is tiny, and if you want to just look it up, look something up, you know, it's right there. It's small, but sure, like, it's just a small blurb, but you get a sense of what the stone's all about. I don't know why they stopped so up until the tiger's eye, you get the water, or sorry, you get the elemental associations. And then we're starting over back at M and A. Okay, what? Why are they in alphabetical order up until that point? And there's no page separating that says this is something new. So I don't like it when they do this with their books. It makes no, like, there's no reason. The only difference I see is that these list the first, for example, Tiger's Eyes, first, second, and third chakras. Whereas these ones are specifically one chakra. I was thinking maybe that's what they used on the necklace, and they have it just listed here, but that's not the case because you have double of some, and it goes on for more than the amount of stones on the necklace. So these are the ones associated, but they all have chakra associations anyway. So what? I'm a little bit confused why some of them are in their own section and aren't in any order whatsoever. I guess they kept the little blurbs in though, or the little keywords. Maybe we'll find phantom quartz randomly back here. In no particular order, by the way. I don't understand. Why wouldn't they didn't even say why these are not, these ones specifically aren't in alphabetical order. If they are, if you're gonna do them by chakra, then why not have the chakra page first and then list all the heart chakra ones? Because here you have heart, and you have one heart chakra back there, and then this one's all chakras. You have another one that's all chakras, all chakra lower, and then third eye and heart chakra. So they're not even in order of chakras that you would associate them with. They're just not in any order that I know of at all, and phantom quartz is still not there. Okay, that's super confusing. Hello? I don't... So... Okay. Like, really, guys. I mean, it's just a few pages, but still, it's like... But why? You know, because the rest of these also have chakra associations. They're just not... They're just listed by their number. It's very confusing. And then we lose the elemental association as well. And there's my cat, which is my cutigo. So thank you guys for watching this video. You know, despite what I just said about the booklet, I do quite love it. I'm sure I'll refer to it once in a while. Because, I mean, I have crystal books as well. So, we'll see. It'll be handy probably to keep around just my shelf and then add my notes to it, possibly. I don't really understand the order of some of them as I've addressed just now, but maybe you guys can decipher that. Let me know in the comments what you think is going on with that. So anyway, did you like the box from this month? You know, we got our crystals, we got our Tree of Life necklace, the chakra one, and then we got a good crystal chakra gridding cloth, which I really love. I really love this as well. I'm really excited about this box and using some of the stuff that they sent. I do also wish they maybe included a few pieces of clear quartz with each box, because that would have been nice to have, as you usually use that in your gridding cloth, your crystal grids. I do have some, but I actually need to get more of the appropriate size to use. But this, this is fine. It's a bit curious. Like, we got one big phantom quartz, but then we get 3 of the small. I wonder if this was all thought out or if it was just random, because I do know some people got different ones. Like, I literally saw a picture of ones with like red jasper, and I don't know what else they got, but it's certainly different than what I got. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And the box, obviously. I'm excited to see what they'll have next month. I'm not quite sure if I'll remain subscribed, because honestly, I've been eyeing some of the other boxes as well, and they're a bit more pricey, so I don't know if I'll keep all the boxes I already have on my list, because I really do love the Witch's Moon and Witch's Bounty ones, or the Witch's Roots and Witch's Bounty, so those are I'm definitely keeping. I'm not sure if this one will be one I'm keeping as well, but so far I really do love their boxes. They've been pretty great, surprisingly, for because sometimes they're quite specific, and it might not, be so great for everyone. Like last month, we had the llamas one, and not everyone really loved, everything that came in that box. But, it was a fun little ritual, doing the elixir, and then I'll be using the tools for that on August 1st on llamas. So it was useful at the very least. I do like the charm that I came with, which I'm kind of eyeing their other charms as well from past boxes I didn't get. But they're they're a little pricey in the way that, they're $10 each, and then it adds up. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry I'm rambling. Tell me what you think about the box. Did you like it? If you got this box, what crystals did you get? And, leave a comment if you feel like it, and like, subscribe, all that jazz if you like the content, like what you're seeing. I think next we will be doing some tarot flip-throughs, possibly. I've actually filmed the Witch's Legend, but I think I might change the format of that and instead just do like a flip-through, because so many people who are way more knowledgeable than me have already done videos on it, and I kind of just want to do, a nice video where you can just watch it to some music or something and just see the cards for yourself. And then maybe, I think at the end of those videos, I'll make a few comments on my favorite cards or what I liked or didn't like, instead of, having a 45-minute video talking about, every other card, because they're all so pretty. But we'll see. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll leave the link to their website below. They do seem to always have their subscriptions open, so it shouldn't be a problem if you do want to subscribe. And so far, I have to say, I really do like their boxes. You do get a lot of stuff. It's a little different. The Witch's Roots, which is about the same price, you get you get a crying cat. No, you get a spell candle, you get herbs, you get sometimes you get a spray, actually. And yeah, I think you get spray, herb, and maybe anointing oil. I'm kind of mixing them up, I don't remember. I know one of the 2 boxes you get an oil, a spray, and then you get herbs, spell candle, artwork, which would have been nice if these had artwork. Like, I really do like the ones from the Witch's Roots of artwork. And that box is about the same price after shipping, I think it's a few dollars more, maybe. But anyway, I will leave the link to their shop. Check out their stuff. They have a really cool merchandise, and they seem to have a really nice shop. So, check them out if you want. And thanks for stopping by, guys, and I will see you next time.